right, so the topic for today was about women. The thing is, like, I want to, that topic's kind of broad, so I want to, like, make it a little bit smaller for y'all. So essentially what I mean is about how women, how are we affected by women today? Our dating life, what do you feel about what is going on with the world, the feminist world, what do y'all think is going on? So in my opinion, I feel like, okay, dating for me has been, it's been all right. But at the same time, I noticed that women have been acting different. And what I mean by that is that the women that were bad are even harder to obtain. So it's harder to obtain super bad women that are really fine, that are really attractive, and the mid women think they're really fine for some reason because they get a lot of validation from social media, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Notice on Instagram, most women have the most following. They have the most likes ratio. They have the most following. Notice for the female rappers, let's say like a Sexy Red or Ice Spice. I don't even say Sexy Red, but I would say an Ice Spice. Why is Ice Spice so big? Is it because of her music or because she looks really good and she's really attractive?
It's not the music.
I think it's neither.
You heard what Drake
I just don't know what.
I know, but she got big stupid quick. Because mostly because she looks good, she's thick and she's light skinned, she's beautiful.
The music video.
Yeah, the music video and she looks good. So I would say
It's the
Instagram culture.
No, it's always the thing above them. You gonna push somebody if you want to.
So the media is pushing. The media is pushing a feminist movement. I want to say the Western media is pushing the feminist movement. So they want women to be on the top.
Not only feminists, but cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation. Also, I would say LGBTQ as well. They want everybody to be a little bit more feminine, and that's how it's been for the last few years. And we don't see, but we all see it. We see that bullshit. We see what's going on. Like, that's nonsense.
You could post whatever you wanted to post.
Yeah.
And you're getting money like how these girls are getting money. Do you think you would do it?
No, because men can be on OnlyFans, but it's like a different type of.
No, I'm saying, but if it was the same.
Like what we try to get back.
If you knew you were gonna get 5 bands a week off posting shit like that,
and you had to be naked, like
you have to be completely naked. Hell no, I won't do it. That's more like
women.
That's why I say women these days, all the women of our generation have no morals. They don't care unless all they want is money. All they want is the bag. We pay for everything every day. We do all this bullshit for them all the time. They don't pay for nothing. They don't care. They just want money from us. Yeah. We're their piggy banks. That's what we are. And that's
where you gotta spot those women and you gotta X them out.
Exactly. It's still hard to find.
There is still good women out there.
Exactly. I understand what you mean.
Is there a difference between being a woman's piggy bank versus providing for her? Is there a difference?
There's a total difference
because you're the protective provider.
Where is it?
So the difference is, right? So it's either
I would say a little bit different myself.
I would say there's either the girl, right, who, let's say she makes her own money, cool, good for her, this and that. She knows that she can do whatever the fuck she wants, do all this and that, and at the end of the day, she don't need you. Which is good. That's independent financial freedom. So how it's always kind of been is the guys made more money.
Yes.
So the ladies always kind of depended on that, and that's kind of a shitty thing.
Yes.
That's not right. But whenever you get a woman who either makes the same amount, makes more than the guy or whatever, but you know at the end of the day you're coming home to a happy household, you have kids, you do this and that, no matter how much money you make, you are not putting your body out there.
Exactly.
You're not doing this and that.
Yes.
You are his.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of people that they try to think like, oh, well, why are you telling women that they belong to you? It's not us saying that you belong to us.
Yeah, no, you're our property.
It's you're my girl. It's like I don't go out there.
I don't want you dressing like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
don't want you looking like that. I want you dressing for who? For whose attention?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
I'm saying like
it goes both ways.
Yeah, I'm saying. Just see a girl. She'll post something. You'll be like,
why the hell would she post it?
I could really give 2 shits because I'm with her. But it's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
it makes no sense. You want validation, and it's like I give you enough of that, and if I don't give you enough, then you expected more
for another man,
somebody else. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but women always bring that argument. Well, because some women try to compete with each other. They want to look better than another woman. But that's not a real argument to me. I'm not listening to that. Yeah, I'm not hearing that. I'll never hear that. My thing is that, okay, I understand 100% what he's talking about. I understand what your viewpoint. I understand your viewpoint as well. I don't want a submissive woman. And I always want a submissive woman. I don't want a woman talking back to me. People say I'm a controller, but I feel like essentially that's what I have to be the right provider. I want to be more of in control. Like the balance is that the man's supposed to be the leader of the household. I want a submissive one. I want to be the leader. I want to be the person that does everything first. I want to be that right provider. I want to be the right man for her.
Because it makes you feel like a man.
Exactly.
But at the same time, too, though, with me, like I like that too. I want to be the guy of the household. I want kind of, what I say. Because
you want to be the king of your castle.
I'm saying whatever I think is best is what I think is. But also at the same time, if I get told something from my wife or my kids or whatever, and I realize I'm wrong, I will admit to it.
I would take that.
That's
accountability. You gotta take accountability.
I'm saying,
Like,
heavy lies the crown. Everything that you do, it's all on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever you do, this and that's gonna come on you. And like a lot of guys, they say they want responsibility, they want to be the man, but then they won't take responsibility for it. If I want to be in this position, heavy lies the crown. Whatever I say, all falls back on me. Kind of, I have to take responsibility for everything. And so don't get me wrong, I want a woman where it's like, okay, babe, I don't want you to wear that, or babe, I don't like this. Okay, cool. But at the same time, I do want a woman who's gonna check me and make me realize like
you're wrong. Yeah,
you're on your wrong.
You still want your woman to cook and clean though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all want your woman to cook and clean sometimes?
Yeah.
Or you don't care? A good home meal sometimes, bro. Like 3-4 times a week.
But I'm saying that's where I also grew up in. I grew up in my mom. Every day I come home.
That's traditional women.
That's what I'm saying. Clothes are folded, food is cooked. Yeah. And it's like that's what I expect because my mom did that. So if my girl, if she works just as much as I do in this, and I come home to clothes not folded, food not cooked, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's where you got to come together and have a conversation where it's like, hey, babe, these days out of the week you do this, or you get home and they they love this shit. If you guys are gonna fold clothes together or cook together,
I would definitely do that. I like no mind doing that.
They're like shit like that. So it's like you have to just come to a compromise.
That's the biggest thing. Like whenever like you meet somebody, you guys like first talking. I feel like the best thing to do is talk about stuff like that.
Yeah,
like, a lot of people
discuss it.
They just get so caught up in like the physical stuff. They don't even worry about that until they're already too far in.
Yeah,
like, I feel like
then you fucked that.
Exactly. Like you're already stuck with them at that point.
Yeah, most of the girls first time I meet them, like I don't get too deep, but you talk about shit. If I'm sitting there and I'm like, talking about, I don't care what you ate last week.
Yeah.
I don't care what college you went to. Like this, like let's have a real talk. Like you sit down and you have breakfast and it's like, what's your favorite color? Like stupid shit like that, growing up. It's like let's have a real conversation. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about shit. Let me see how you feel about certain things.
Kind of goes back to like dating apps and all that. Like having a conversation over the phone like that is very different from talking to somebody one-on-one in person. It's very different.
Bro, I hate talking. I hate texting. But one thing, I hate texting a girl because you can't really bring out what you're trying to say when you talk to a girl. That's why I like talking on the phone. I like talking in real life because they can interpret different texts at different times. Yeah. If a girl never wants to talk, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. So you gotta find a way to communicate with her in real life. That's how you get the real emotions. What you're trying to say, what you're trying to bring out.
And not only that too, but like, if they bring something up that you don't like, or they bring something up and you feel they're right, or you want to challenge them in a certain way.
Most definitely.
You can only type so fast.
Yeah.
And so if they send something else. I know, and you're like, well, shit. Everything I was just thinking, I already lost.
You lost it.
I gotta take some accountability too.
Yeah,
we started it. The person who made OnlyFans was a male. He made the whole thing. He started it. It was a male. So I say, males are the problem. Us being simps, that's the problem. Why are we simps? Why are we doing this for these women? They don't care. They just want the money.
But I was gonna say on the guy side, right? Don't get me wrong. I do agree. The female shit is blown out of proportion. But a lot of guys nowadays, they think all this, like, don't get me wrong. I think Adrian Tate has some good points, this and that. But it's like, I'm the alpha male, I do this and that. This is what is expected of me. But you don't do the shit. You're not actually a boss. You don't actually go out there and grind and try to make some money. Mm-hmm. You don't do this. You think you work because you work a 9 to 5 at Target. I deserve to get a bad bitch. Exactly. You have to boss up. You have to be a dude. Yeah. You have to strap your nuts up and be like, look, none of these bitches are gonna fuck with me because I don't have no money.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then you realize that if you want those bitches, if that's what you want, go get that money. And at the end of the day, you're gonna get that money, and you're gonna realize, what the fuck was I doing?
There's no point.
I got this money for the bitches, but at least you got money now. Mm-hmm. Then you got to find that one. So
and that's what brings us to the second point, the video, our last video. What is your purpose after that? Once you get that money, what's your purpose? Was it just to get bad bitches, or would you try to do something more for women? Like how many people she slept with?
Yeah, to a certain degree.
I would say yes, but I do want experience with a woman because I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want too much experience. I don't want anything more than.
It's give and take.
6 or 7, but they're gonna lie anyway. You ain't know she's gonna lie, especially if she looks really good. So you can never essentially know exactly how much people she fucked.
Well, you can always tell though from talking to her.
You can tell, and also you can look by. Let's say if she has a social media, you kind of like do some inner looking of
Some CIA shit.
some CIA sneaky shit. I'll be doing that shit. I don't care. I'm gonna see my baby, see what the hell she doing. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
As
for
long,
me,
as long as you
I don't
ain't
want it
just
too
getting
much.
fucked like that. It's like that.
Like no slut, no. I can't date an OnlyFans girl. I can't do it.
Oh yeah.
If she's doing the content with other guys, if it's solo content, it kind of depends. But also kind of depends. I feel like I'm more of a manager for that.
You're
type of shit.
crazy.
But I hate OnlyFans. But if she's making good money and she's doing solo content, I don't give no fuck. I'll manage her.
Oh, solo like
She's doing solo content.
Yeah, that's
and I can get a portion of that money. Hell yeah.
But she wouldn't be your girl, right?
No. Well, a good side one is good. A side girl is alright sometimes.
See what I'm saying? That's the struggle. It's like, let's say you cuffed her, right? You're like,
I don't fucking.
and then she's doing shit like that. I'd be like,
There's no way.
I can't cuff. I really can't cuff OnlyFans. I really want a straight and narrow girl. That's really where I'm at. Just like a straight and narrow, traditional, submissive, beautiful, everything in between.
Yeah, that's why I'm on.
Hourglass, whatever.
That's why I'm on 7 girls
good
over there down
personalities.
at the strip club, dude.
Nah. But anyway, anything else you want to say about this? You got it. All good,
man.
Got it all the top. But thank you for watching. We got another. I don't fucking know when the next one's gonna drop. But it's gonna hopefully drop soon. Turn your post notifications, like, subscribe, comment. Tell me how y'all feel about it. See if you agree or disagree. Michael, this is Alex, this is myself, KD, Kareed. I thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, turn your post notifications.
Hey, he did that on purpose. For the
Nah. We do that too.